killing and contaminating minds of people.
Who is Sam Ray? In today's video, I will be In this video, I will be talking about Sam Ray's music evolution, not just focusing about teen suicide, but focusing on his other projects like Ricky E. Acid, Julia Brown, Starry Cat, and American Pleasure Club. If I get anything wrong, correct me. Born the 25th of April, 1991, in Southampton, England, and growing up 20 minutes away from Baltimore, Sam Ray's early life isn't really documented much. He was kicked out of elementary school, bullied by kids at baseball camp, and his parents getting divorced. During the 4th grade, he was diagnosed with depression. Ricky E. Acid was an alias that Sam used in 2005 to experiment with music. Then, in 2009, Sam made Ricky E. Acid as a solo project. In 2010, Sam released Sometimes You Make People Sad, along with 3 EPs titled Hugs, Dance With You, and Sometimes We're Blue. Then in 2011, Sam Ray released 2 EPs, one titled Like I Was Floating, another one titled April. Sam released an album titled Haunt You Forever, which is probably top 3 Ricky E. Acid albums for me. Sounds very inspired by kind of like boom bap. Seeing Little Ghosts. This album, I listened to half of it because it's kind of like a long album. It's like 21 tracks. This sounds like you're in your childhood home and you walk past all the halls. It sounds super nostalgic. In the Bandcamp, there's a link for Seeing Little Ghosts, and I ran the link through Internet Archive, and this is all I got. I changed the dates, but if you try to go visit the website today, the domain, I don't think Sam paid for the domain anymore, because now GoDaddy owns it, and you could buy it. So, Teen Suicide released their first album, which is titled Bad Vibes Forever. Pretty good album. My favorite song is probably I Feel Like Dying. Really good song.
God sent an angel
2012 was a big year for Sam Ray, and under the Ricky E. Acid pseudonym, he released 3 albums titled 2011 Demos, which is a compilation because his computer broke, which led him to collect the remaining songs that weren't, gone and lost. Then he released another album called You Get Sick, You Regret Things, and Summer Made Me Blue, and then Summer Gave Me Sky. I'm not the one making these album titles. And 2 EPs titled Sketches and Ambient Music. But another single titled So I Will Not Fall Deep Into the Earth, which is probably one of my favorite album covers. And then they split with Billsfield. I think that's how you say it. And then Sam released a lot of teen suicide material, such as DC Snuff Film, which is an EP, Goblin Problems, which is another EP, and Waste Yourself, which was going to be a full-length album, but it was left uncompleted for unknown reasons. And then in September, Sam released my favorite teen suicide album, titled I Will Be My Own Hell Because There Is a Devil Inside My Body. Then after that, they released an EP titled Hymns. Also, teen suicide started playing shows with a full band. Sam on guitar and vocals, Skiz on drums, Caroline White, and I think she was on viola, but she would perform in some shows to play for Give Me Back to the Sky. I don't think she was really in the band, I don't know. And Alec Torts Simke. He was playing bass, but he's probably my favorite teen suicide member other than Sam. Prior to releasing Hymns, they also announced their breakup for some reason. In 2013, it seemed like Sam was working and experimenting on music because he stopped releasing music under the Ricky E. Acid for, I think he probably took a break or something, because he didn't release any single bit of music except for one compilation before teen suicide stopped. I say that in quotation, titled compilation album Rarities, Unreleased Songs, and Cool Things, and then releasing a Bittersweet Julia Brown album titled To Be Close With You, and a Sari Cat album, which has resurfaced recently and gotten more attention. They later reunited and toured. During this, they played a secret show in Charm City Art Space venue in Baltimore with a new lineup of Sam, John Toohey. John Toohey was actually on guitar, Torts on bass, Brian Summer on drums. In 2014, Sam released one Ricky E. Acid EP titled Sun Over Hills, and an album titled 3 Love Songs. Then Sam Ray performing a lot of teen suicide shows, which are starting to get more attention to teen suicide. And 2015 was a breakthrough year for Sam, releasing an album titled The Mixtape, which is good. This was also a Ricky E. Acid project. And Teen Suicide getting signed by Run for Cover, which led Teen Suicide to remaster and make expanded versions of I Will Be My Own Hell, and he decided to combine DC Snuff Film and Waste Yourself as an album, which is really cool. Awesome. In 2016, Sam released a Julia Brown album titled An Abundance of Strawberries Before, and then, and it's just called An Abundance of Strawberries. I'm so stupid. Before that, Teen Suicide teased some demos online before releasing their first real studio album titled It's the Big Joy Celebration, Let's Stir the Hot Honey Pot, and an album which was their last using the name Teen Suicide. Wink, wink. during this time, and they also released 2 EPs before changing into before changing into American Pleasure Club. In my opinion, this is a pretty good band name, but I prefer Teen Suicide. I'm not an edgelord or anything, but I don't know. It's just a mouthful to say American Pleasure Club. It already is with saying Teen Suicide, but anyways, Sam released one Ricky E. Acid album, which is titled Talk to You Soon, which you should check because it's actually pretty good. In 2007, John and Torts left the band sadly, but got replaced by Nick Hughes on bass, Dan Winsner on guitar, and on late December, Sam released a Ricky E. Acid album titled A Whole Lot of Music from the Past Few Years, all of which I hope you enjoy. It was actually some music that Sam worked on around 2016, 2017, which he couldn't finish because he lost his shit. His computer, external hard drive, which backed up everything, kept all of his music shit. So he put all the songs he recovered and tried to make it like an album. And then he released it 8 days later on Christmas. Teen Suicide friends got a present from Sam and the gang by releasing their first album under the American Pleasure Club, I Blew a Dandelion and the Whole World Disappeared. In 2018, a new member joined American Pleasure Club on vocals and keys, which is Kitty Ray, and then American Pleasure Club, short for APC, which I'll actually just call them APC, went on tour, which led to the tour tape. But before that, they released the Best American Pleasure Club, titled A Whole Fucking Lifetime of This, which is actually also tied to fucking this, but we're going way off topic. Anyways, Sam released a Ricky E. Acid album, which is 3 tracks, but each songs are super long. It was also started in 2014, but which was later finished in 2018, which is titled Am I Happy? Singing _ Sam also recorded an album titled The Tour Tape and sold it exclusively during the tour, and then later was released free to the public. Then Sam released Julia Brown and Starry Cat B-Sides compilation, and then APC released a single titled If It's Your Final Wish, I Will Make It Happen, which has a fucking creepy ass album cover, and then an EP titled Oranges B/W Daniels, and also a random ass fucking Fall Out Boy cover, which then in 2019, American Pleasure Club released their last album and tied for the best APC album, which is titled Fucking Bliss. And then Sam Ray released a compilation of B-sides titled Rarities, B-sides, Demos, and Outtakes, and Secret Songs 2009, 2019, which was actually released under the name Teen Suicide, which is pretty weird. In 2020, things kind of slowed down for Sam, but he released 4 EPs titled Playing God With My Hands on Fire and Blackberries, and Lisa Bugatti, Light It on Fire, Drive It Top Speed Down the Empty Desert Highway at Night. Lastly, he released another EP titled fucking Rainy Day, Rainy Day, Rainy Day, and then an album titled When They Align, just so memories of another life bleed into my own. Lastly, Sam released a Teen Suicide single and the album Teen Suicide single and an album. The single was titled Coyote. Then the latest Teen Suicide album titled Honeybee Table at the Butterfly Feast. Sam also released the B-sides of 3 love songs. And there's a Ricky Eat Acid Alias. And yeah, that is pretty much the end of the video. Like, subscribe, share. So honestly, we're just playing shows, playing a lot more shows than we did. And it's pretty cool. They were gonna go to but it's over 18. So yeah, I can't fucking go. But also, thank you, Sam Ray, for making this music. He is a really good artist, creative artist. And yeah, I don't know how to end the video, so I'm just gonna be like, bye.
Girls shop in sizes that are too small. Letters. Girls look better in a real tight sweater. 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 Tight sweater. Tight.
what the fuck? My neighbor just, like, fucking left. Like, started, like, he walked into his backyard. And he didn't see me. I hope he didn't fucking see me. Because then I ran into my window. She was so embarrassing. Oh. Anyways, I thought this is probably some kind of weird side project. And I wasn't really into it. But then, like, a couple months later, or, like, maybe a year later, I was adding songs to my playlist. And then Spotify recommended me Haunt Me. I was like, okay. And I played the preview, and it sounded good, you know? So I added it. I'm like, this is good. I want more stuff like this. Usually I, like, start off by watching, like, a video explaining it and stuff. And then I went to their Bandcamp, and I thought it was pretty cool. So then, some dude in the comment section said that, like, I Will Be My Own Hell is, like, the best album, and that, like, if you want to get into them, you should listen to the album first. So then I listened to it. I was like, this is sick as fuck. I love this man. This is my whole personality now. And look at that, look where I am now. Yeah! And then, anyways, recently Sam has been performing a lot of fucking teen suicide shows. And he's also been working on music. At least that's what Bandcamp says. But yeah, Sam has been one of the most creative and talented musicians and he's a real down-to-earth person. Anyways, that's the fucking end of the video. Bye-bye.